Alright guys, so as of lately I kind of ran into this problem with guitar where I look up like the tabs and the tabs just don't feel natural for me, especially with playing one note at a time, like especially with pumped up kicks. Like it's just at a point where I just kind of don't feel as comfortable just because I've almost only been playing chords. But that isn't really the true focus of this video, because I would put it out there, once I actually kind of have like the melody and stuff set with that song. But as of now, I thought of something cool to show you guys, or at least post, because I remember my bar chord video kind of went crazy, and I basically do drills for them now, and I've been way more comfortable with it. Now, obviously, I haven't been playing it along with songs, mostly because a lot of songs I want to play now aren't electric. My taste in music's changed ever since I got this thing. I got this thing a while ago, but I started playing it again after watching Bochi, one of the best animes of all time. And so I have just been working at it. I've been trying to buy like a Squire soon. That'd be cool to get into. There's some like dirt cheap. But anyways, here to the drill. So what I do is I normally start with just this one finger and do it all the way and all the way back. Then I add the finger on the third string from the bottom, and then I do it over again, and then you add another one on top there, and then you try to bar two of these strings here. So it's realistically the fourth, and then not the fourth, the fifth, and then the fourth. But you go to the third, really nothing, then third, then fifth, then fourth. And this is just me like conditioning myself to actually play those bar chords so that I won't actually get held up when trying to play certain chords for certain songs. So without further ado, make sure to always play it again until you get it. One of the variants always the most tricky because it requires the most muscle. That sound is always fun. I don't know what it's called, but the do at the end is always fun. Dun dun. It always throws me off because there's so much longer at the end. I don't know if those were muted. They kind of sounded like it, but they didn't really feel like they were. Okay, last set of drills. Oh, all the way. I guess that's it for all the basic bar drills. It's just one that I did up and down. I might do 2 for another video. I might do 3 without the long explanation at the start, but that's really how it's been working. It's been more comfortable for me. Obviously, my hands still get a little messed up, but it's not nearly as bad as it was before, which is always great. I always love it whenever I can actually, like, it feels like a mobile game sometimes. This is how I'm gonna describe it. So, like, it feels like you're out of hearts in, like, Pokemon Shuffle or something, and you have to wait, like, 30 minutes to get a heart. Except with this, with Callus, especially when you're newer to guitar, it makes it where it's like a day cooldown. And it sucks because I will never push myself to be in pain when playing this thing. I don't care. It cannot be at the point where it's physically painful for me. But slowly and slowly over time, the callus is built to where it's a little more natural for me to play some stuff. And I could sit down and do drills and actually do things fully now without having to give myself that cooldown time. And it sucks. Yeah, it feels like a mobile game. You have to, like, get your hearts back and stuff. But outside of that, I think it's great. I think I actually like the fact that this guitar physically, like, fits my size well. And I'm gonna go into a rant video about why my initial guitar teacher was right. I got this from a music and art store, and I was going through things in my life that made it to where I physically had to, like, be in full control. And it made me want to quit. It didn't matter how much of an itch or not I had. I just felt like my teacher didn't kind of, like, understand me mentally and didn't want to guide me through things in the way that I felt like I wanted to, and I didn't really speak up about it. I just wanted to learn to play it and play it better. And I got at a point where I didn't play it for a few months. And so here I am, literally months later, starting to play it over again and realizing that its fundamentals were right, and that's where I'm at. So in the end, I'm glad I had acoustic. I know most of my taste in music and most of the stuff that I like is electric. I like more, or I've been listening to more, like, punk music, J-rock sort of music, all that other stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that I still love and I still really did like when I was younger. That was, like, most of the songs was acoustic, but now it's not. But I'm glad that these strings are also tougher. They fit the size of my fingers more once I get that expertise, once I get that Fender shipped in, if I even buy one this month or next month or whenever, because they're dirt cheap in comparison to other guitars, especially used. It's like 100. And so once I get that, I get, like, a little speaker and some distortion going on. Oh, I'm gonna have me some fun. I mean, I've already learned Blitzkrieg Bop, or at least, you know, like, the main part of it, and I didn't know how simple the melody is, where it's like A5, D5, E5, where it's like, it doesn't sound natural in this. So you hear this out. It kind of sounds like it, but it sounds more of like a blunt bass sort of sound rather than what the distortion would make it sound like, da 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 da, you know? So it's not there, and I'm not there. But the cool thing about acoustic is it fits really well with singing. I could sing much more lightly. And I'm most likely what I'm gonna work on next after these bar chords is once I actually, get way better at them, once I master them, build up the callus and the mastery, I'm gonna start doing some, like, pop music that I listened to when I was a kid, and I'll sing along with it. And that's where I'll be at with this. But anyways, if you've held out till now, definitely leave a like, subscribe, comment. I don't know, I mean, I made it through. That'll work. And share it to your mom, you know? I remember saying that at my older videos. It was always funny to say. I'll see y'all later, though.